All right, just a quick unboxing of these new headphones. I got the JVC HARX900, and this is a Japanese company. They moved production to China in 2012, and they say that there's a lot of fake headphones out there, so you have to buy them through an authorized dealer, which I did. And a lot of people modify these. There's just a plastic covering over the driver unit, and I'm not trying to get perfect sound. What I wanted was, here's the plastic acoustic lens. That's the plastic. So they changed that to like felt or something like that, so that it doesn't so the high frequency comes in better, comes in stronger. But I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to get like perfect sound or anything. But what I did want was something that's over the ear, which this is over the ear. And these are really big over the ear, so they fit. They don't totally block out sound, but if you have the volume up pretty strong, then you can block out external sound. Which I moved to a new place, and there's a highway noise, and there's TV and phone and radio. So if I want to meditate. And then the other thing that I really needed was a long cord so I could sit and meditate. And this cord is 11.5 feet long. So you can see that's a perfect length for me to put on the head to sit and meditate. Now, I read pretty much all the reviews on Amazon, and one of the complaints was that there's a clicking noise when you move your head. And sure enough, and the other thing was that people said that this connection comes loose and then the headphones stop working. So today, before I got the headphones, I happened to see this at the DIY store, and the wire cord is PVC, and this is acrylic glue. So, and you just brush it on. So I'm just gonna brush on some right now. It says it bonds instantly. I already put on one dose of it, so I'm just gonna put on another dose, another layer of this stuff, like that. And I already tried them out. I could hear the clicking noise whenever I turned my head. Sure enough, you could hear the wire, the connection. You can already hear it start. It's loose already. So this is a design flaw. Now you could buy these heat shrink wrap wire protectors, and that could work if you put that up over this connection and then shrink it on there. But that shrink wrap I think that's PVC also, and this wire is PVC. I'd prefer not to use PVC. At any rate, the wire, I don't really smell the wire, but PVC, you get off-gassing. Let me see if I can smell it. Yeah, I don't smell anything, so maybe it's not PVC. But at any rate, this does stick to plastic, so it doesn't stick to polypropylene or polyethylene, I don't think. That should be all right. But people say that, these headphones, they have like a professional sound quality. And a professional pair of headphones is going to cost you probably $200 minimum. some of them are over $1,000, which is hard to believe. But it's all based on the drivers that they use. And so this was only $50. So for the kind of sound quality you get, this, it's considered like the best deal for the sound quality. So they have, say, anti-resonance, sound distortion, anti-resonance rib. That's weird. So they're trying to block the sound, anti-resonance rib. And then it's a 50 millimeter magnet driver. So the size of the millimeter, and then it depends on the ohm resistance. So this is a 64 ohm, which is actually higher. It's like twice as high. So that shows that it's a higher quality. This isn't focusing very well. Anyway, so I'm just going to keep putting this stuff on. I'm just going to try to layer it super well with the brush. I'll just keep brushing more and more of it on. It says it bonds in seconds. Instant bond in just seconds. Cyanoacrylate. Well, this camera really doesn't focus. Maybe the setting is off. So anyway, I started to use these to meditate, and the sound is really awesome because you just, you got your ears totally immersed, and that way it's a lot easier to keep your mind focused on, because you got for the small universe meditation, you want your mind to be focused on each of the 12 points where you're visualizing energy, and your mind is synchronized with your breathing. And so the sound is what enables you to synchronize your visualization of the mind with the breathing. And it's easy for the monkey mind, to start, get distracted, and all of a sudden you lose track of where you are in the 12 points along the body. So when you have the sound really focused and loud, and you don't have any other sound distractions, then slowly your monkey mind will quiet down, and then the external sound merges with your internal listening, and that's how you increase the frequency level of and you create a resonance. So that's why the sound is really key for meditation. And if you live in a place where it's not quiet, because if you're in a quiet room, you can hear the intensity of sound smaller than the diameter of an atom. So it's, we're talking probably like sub-angstrom, probably, so it's okay. So ring, this thing really doesn't focus. Strange, I thought it focused before. Ring port and acoustic lens. Ring port structure. By controlling the diaphragm movement with ports located in the circle. Yeah, I don't see any ports, I guess. So then they say they have these two lenses that are offset, and by offsetting the lens holes that tunes direct and indirect sound. That's kind of interesting. Ports located in a circle. Okay, so the ports are I get it. Those are the vertical lines. These vertical lines are in a circle around the diaphragm. Okay. And then it goes down to 7 hertz. So you're going to get the... Alrighty. Well, let's put on another dose of this stuff. You can see it's already getting thicker. So just keep applying. That's like my third. That's my third dose. Third layer. So the other thing is people say they break right here because this is the rotating. It rotates. But I figure when that breaks, I'll just have to glue that back in because you can't glue it now because then it wouldn't rotate, you know. And you can't pull these out. You don't want to pull those out, so okay. Yeah. So the headphones, they didn't smell when I got them. This glue smells, but I think once it dries, I don't think it's gonna smell. I think that's just like the binder. I don't know. Hopefully the glue doesn't smell. I think, pretty sure that this glue is not going to smell once it dries. All right, I'll post a comment if the clicking sound stops from me from moving when you move your head back and forth. I'll post in the description or the comment, whether this fixes that problem. Because, you got the glue right on there, and that should, I gotta adjust this camera because it's not focusing. Oh, here I have to focus it by hand? That's weird. Oh, there we go. Huh. So the other complaint, is that they're heavy, and people say, well, if you can't wear them for like more than an hour. So some people say they wear them for 4 hours a day. So if I can wear them for 4 hours a day, that'll be great. That'll be my goal, is to meditate 4 hours a day before noon. So I'll meditate an hour in the morning, early morning. Then I'll do the Qigong class with the Qigong master Jim Nance, for an hour. Then I'll meditate for 3 hours, and then it'll be noon. And then after that, I'll have a small meal. After a while, after the energy gets absorbed, wait like a half hour to an hour, and then I can have a small meal after noon, and then that'll be good. If I do that every day, that'll keep building up the energy. That'll be my winter meditation routine. So I'll work up into that by after Thanksgiving, because I still have to do a lot of outdoor chores or work, like farm chores, farm work and stuff. So yeah, it doesn't smell that bad now. Let's put on one more layer. Just keep putting on layers and layers of this stuff.